right, there we go. You're welcome tonight, and some of us who are new. This is Planbxpress, and where we just interact. Of course, this is interactions for crypto. Let me take something and certain thing that combine causing some delay and adjustment together on the crypto space. SEC delays decision on 2 more Bitcoin ETF. So Bitcoin proposes Bitwise and Grayscale live to see another delay or just guess the stay of execution. This delay is going to cause about 45 days more delay or set aside to take another review on the ETF. There's still a lot of strategic and what I call it permutations on the market. And so a lot of people will get discouraged in the market and disappear from the market, run away and get more confused. If you're a new person in our forum, I'm sure the one who invited you will say you don't get to our forum and your mic is on mute. If it's on mute, in your background disruptors, we get you off the platform, please. So you don't get embarrassed about that. So you caution your mic, the minute you go in, you mute your mic. If you don't, we may not have too much energy of warning. We're sorry if you get embarrassed about that. And so now the market, of course, is going to bring a lot of discouragement for people because so many things are happening. But by and large, there are a lot of good, bad in the market. With financial service company, SBI, launched crypto diversified crypto fund in Japan. And this, they want to make what they want to do. Just a moment. Yeah, come in here. Okay. So what I want to do is to launch its own crypto fund and offering Japanese investors exposure to Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Chainlink, and Polkadot. And that's what they want to do. Yeah, okay. Fund consists of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Chainlink, Litecoin, XRP, and the Bitcoin Cash. About 7 diversified crypto assets. Yes, it is. Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Chainlink, and Polkadot. So, of course, there are a lot of hidden things that will be happening in so many markets. Of course, markets dropping down, but some will be creating another all-time high differently. So you don't get moved or discouraged by one single market going down. Yeah, Bitcoin going down or get stagnated at a point, and that's where we know who is actually understanding the market or understanding the game and know exactly what they're looking for in the market. So, but I just want to do something very fast now. Okay, but please let me show something very careful. Now, we don't have volume at all, just like last week I was telling us I'm on daily chart now. I said Bitcoin was not strong enough to push up, even though it pretended as if it was pushing up that time, that we could have Bitcoin go down to as low as $38,000. If you look at it here, there is no volume, and then they keep on going down. Let's get, sorry. Okay. Bitcoin is actually, I'm not going to any technical analysis for anyone now. The issue there is this: we are not having any volume down here, and we could see Bitcoin, if unable to hover around and take a return from here, and even if you return from here and then unable to break above 53 and then bounce up to 54, 55, we cannot jubilate that we return back. So we should have Bitcoin back up above 57, 58, 59 before we can say, okay, we're returning back up as it were. So, but give and take, for those of us who know what we're doing in the market, we shouldn't be moved by whatever the market is doing. But I expected that if you are in the market and you know exactly what you're looking for, right, you should, as a matter of fact, know that when a very critical stage right now, where we could see maybe first of all, seeing Bitcoin, zap down to $41,000, $42,000 as it were. Let me go by daily charts. Let's go here. In the next few days before the Christmas, right? You could see Bitcoin back down to 41K and 40K. And if we're unable to do that, hold on that, then we could see Bitcoin, like I said earlier that time, back to $38,000 thereabout. Just come here for me. Okay. So you can see that we actually falling fantastically down to, the market is not actually friendly. There is no volume, and we're very fragile. And so if we move up, we should go above 54, 55, 56, 57. It should break above 59, just like I think it was last year or 2019 that we have similar case. When was at the moment we go below $59,000, then we could have the market crashing down to as low as possible. And then, before we can move up. Now, but by and large, this is why we encourage people when you're in crypto to learn how to spread your tentacles and diversify. When you have Bitcoin you're holding, you should learn how to diversify, putting them into appropriate quota and separate your investment fund from money for running costs, as in what you are going to take care of your family, or if you're running a project, you are not meant to dilute those funds with your investment costs. Because there's something I need to set straight, especially those of us who are very new to crypto. Most of us run cryptocurrency just like, yeah, what will I do? They are doing cryptocurrency, let me equally do. Please change your attitude from that. Cryptocurrency is just like any other business. The difference is this: it's still a baby, and you can do a lot of things in there and be able to get away with it without so much stress, as it were. All right. So, but there's something we must know, that as my business, I must treat it, I must take care of it as is expected to be done. This is a market. So I must take care of my market. I must take care of my business so that I make money in it. And I must take care of the money I make in it to be able to make more money. All right. And that's what will propel you, number one, to be very strategic in handling your business. That's number two. That's what give you an insight to see future in the crypto business, as it were. That will give you strategy to set aside certain fund for contingency need, or for opportunity of buying so many coins as they present themselves to you. I always tell friends that when you are in crypto, you must, as a matter of fact, always have, no matter how low, limit or minima, no matter how little, USDT should be part of the money that will be in your reserve, no matter how little it is. But what has helped us to replace like USDT most often that you shouldn't feel so much is the Ethereum and BNB, because there will always be coins to like take advantage of opportunity coins to buy into and tend to refuel your money and for the next, crypto activities as you wanted. All right. And so if you're new, of course, you need to be guided. You need to be guided. Some of those jamboree people are doing here and there about crypto. That's not crypto. Crypto is that you need to be personally involved, but don't think that your personal involvement is that it's going to take you off your activities. No, some of us are, you're a career person, you're busy in what you're doing primarily. Yeah, does that mean you cannot add crypto as a second opportunity? Why not? You can do that, neatly do that. But what I warn people about is this: you shouldn't be like other people who are making money at a regular basis. So you have to have patience so that to make it best and not waste all your opportunity of making a lot of money, because that's what makes people missed out of, crypto. They come in, they want to make disposable money, and at the end of the day, they're not ready to go all in for what it takes, and get the best out of it. So I'm saying this because we're already in a situation where it can be very discouraging, and because it will elongate time, and that's what they use in pushing weekends out of the market. So what energizes you is that you have to think future, you have to think long term, and the more you think long term, the more you're able to achieve short-term goal. But if you always think short-term, eventually the short-term will not happen for you, and you will miss out on the long-term. And what's the long-term? 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Before you just say Jack Robinson, 3, 4, 5 years is beside you. And you look at, oh, if I had known, I would have just left the coin that time. And, and that's why when the market drop, people have future or plan of getting it big, planning towards their retirement. They see it as a buying opportunity. Yes, fine, at a given time, you might not have reserve money. You may not have reserve money to buy the dip of any market. Then you just watch the market, see what's happening. And that's on that why we always say diversify. I've been telling people, you must diversify. Sometimes people ask me, how do you do all of these things? I say, hey, what I'm looking for in crypto is bigger than what you thought. That's what energizes me, and that's what gives me, the insight to always spread my tentacles as much as possible, right? And I've been saying this time without number, just a minute now. I'm going to do something. Excuse me. Okay, let's come up here. Okay, there we go. There's a moment. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. To set up this. Okay. Okay, so as a matter of fact, you must diversify to create, there are some of your holding coins that you must create, staking, masternode, minting, validator, okay, validator, and then just like that, okay, and create cash flow. For asset accumulation. Okay. Now, there are opportunities. I'm going to write down, if you have your pen, you can take down some of those coins now. DMON, right? Mana, right? CGG, right? YGG, right? ENJ. Yeah. Now, those of us who are in Plan B, thank God helping us. All right, those of us who are in the view with me tomorrow, please, if I forget, just remind me. Our class will be moved back to 8:30 instead of 9 p.m. because the 9 p.m. is longer, and it's like, I get too much tired for many activities before that 9 p.m. So there's much priority for me on view with me, like I said earlier on, and so 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. And private mentorship will move back to 8:32. Please take note, those of us in concern, by 8:30 p.m. or tomorrow, be with me, premium. Then, and of course, our link will be sent on the Be With Me platform, and then the private mentorship on the Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Now, and this thing is I've said we're going to see a goal we create, even though we try to set up the template within this period, but we start experimenting some of those. Especially those of us in private mentorship, we're going to work on the strategy of 3 to 6 month goal of utilizing $10,000 for buying, reswamping of some coins back, and see how we can set up a portfolio management for 3 to 6 months, 1 year, just like what we did that time when we were telling all our community that we're targeting 10 operation. Was it 1 to 10 Bitcoin in 1 year or 2 years? We never knew something like Shiba Inu was going to come, and so many other coins were going to come that way. And then it looked like how possible. All right. I'm sure even when people didn't make the 10 Bitcoin, I know a lot of people make the 1 Bitcoin, no matter how bad it was. I know a lot of people achieved the 1 Bitcoin, some achieved the 2 Bitcoin without necessarily killing yourself on maybe gambling, because sometimes you meet people who say they're in crypto, is actually more of gambling. Many people are in gambling, not in crypto. Real crypto people are more very, very proactive and not, robbing Peter to pay Paul, as it were. So now you can take note of this. Let me just go back. I want to really check something on them. You realize that there's some coins everyone must have forgotten. Of course, we've been telling us that you should check more projects or activities around, around metaverse, right? That you should check more projects around metaverse. There's some of those coins that really literally done so well, and at a point had been forgotten without checking them, right? You knew that Mana have done very fantastically well, but it's like you still have a lot to do. If you go on and see Mana, right, Mana have taken some of the downtrend to an extent, and yeah, it may still come down. Maybe let me just go here. Okay, so Mana, yeah, even if it still crashed down to $2.4, it's not bad, right? But it's as if the guy, let me just take, please, I'm talking investor perspective now. I'm not talking people as scalper, people scalp coins. I'm not talking about you right now. Oh, yeah. So the guy is struggling to actually break over of Ichimoku cloud. And then probably if you're able to break off, then it can bam up again back to $4, $5 as it were. So you can say, okay, let me see what I can do to get some mana. Then if you drop more, you can buy more. Now, why am I telling us this? Of course, because some people are new, they don't know about cryptocurrency. Which coin will I buy? Just spread your tentacles. I've been saying this time without number. There's no amount of money that's too small to start cryptocurrency, and there's no amount of money that's too big, to invest in cryptocurrency. So, but take note of these that you may buy right now, and it will still drop probably to 2.9 or 2.4 down. It doesn't really matter. So you can add more if you have more money. Now you realize with me, that's why when you are in crypto, you need, right? You need to know all this: staking, Mastodon, minting, validator, now how to create cash flow, right? And leveraging on so many avenues to create a cash flow, so that when the opportunity come up for you to get advantage or buy deep of a coin, then it can make a lot of sense for you. So like I said, if in this is daily, so in a few days, be able to recover back up without breaking down here, or even worst case scenario, 2.4, 2.4 thereabout, then bounce up back again. So you can see up to $5, give and take, depending. So, but if it does not, if you go down the more, just add more to it. Now, when I'm talking of investors' perspective, you should know that it's not just like day traders. So I'm not talking of day traders. If you're a day trader, I'm sorry that you may get disappointed. Does that mean fellas don't day trade? No, I swing, I trade breakout, and I swing, I stake. So I buy into project, low gen. Day trading, yeah, this is a solution you should have. That's why you need to have 3 commas. That's why you need to have 3 commas. Set up a 3 commas account, and then fund your 3 commas account. Use the CA boat, right? Use smart trade. So use smart trade, use DCA boat, and all the like. So use DCA boat to trade. You can trade future on DCA boat. You can trade many things on DCA boat using 3 commas. So I think many people have abandoned their 3 commas. I know that. And quite unfortunate that many don't even look at it again to know what to use their 3 commas for. And so instead of giving yourself unnecessary stress, just connect your 3 commas and then to be doing scalping for you. But of course, you would not be able to effectively use your 3 commas without learning basics, all right? You have to learn basics on how to handle your 3 commas effectively. But by and large, you can register on 3 commas. And 3 commas does not run normal network marketing like other companies that you have a lot of them out there today. I mean, don't need to be mentioning. And so a lot of people do more marketing with those platforms. Yeah, I've been using 3 commas for the past 3 years right now. And I can still confirm to tomorrow that 3 commas have the best, 3 commas have the best trading tools and activities more than anyone, more than any platform. I've been experimenting a lot of boats. I was experimenting a boat like this. I saw a lot of them it's like a waste of money. Now, but some are more of networking, okay? So those of you who are good in networking, not that I don't love networking, I love networking, but I love to network something of value that if I refer you and then you choose to do the way you want to do it, not that you'll be under compulsion for networking. So that is, if you invest or you buy into what I sell to you, and then you decide to just take your utility, and you should be able to say, yes, I know what I pay my money for. So, but if it's going to be under pressure that you will now be talking to people left and right. Now, it's not as if it's bad to talk to people. But when you go for persuasive marketing, no, once something is good, you just share with people. So they decide to be part of it. Right? So, but when you join platforms that is more or less of just like people who are doing those things similar to Forsage, doing those Wayo smart contract and say, don't worry, the money will be paid directly to your wallet. That means you're just under deception and then packing people's money. Sorry. Let me try to get up here. We're trying to bring up something up here. Oh my goodness. I mean, punching a wrong button. Okay, so please let's if you are seriously in crypto, this is from some of those funny scheme left to right. We do smart contract, we pay you to your wallet and all of that. You rather, if you don't know what to do with your money, you just go buy a coin and forget it in your wallet somewhere without, right? So rather than those funny things, and that's what give bad names to crypto space. People will say we're into gambling. That's not true. Okay. Now I was checking another boat. Let me go here. Sorry. Okay, I was checking another boat. One thing I discovered with both that do automated trading, this is what they do practically. What I discovered with them is even they trade future or whatever trade they do. Number one, they use very low, look at it, 1x leverage. Like even me, if I'm teaching, I tell you, I said, that means I'm even exposing you to more risk than some of those professional both platforms that they take you to low risk of exposing 1x. That's very minimal, okay? And expose little fund into the trade. Now, of course, even me, when I open long or short trade, I don't trade with very, very small amount of money like this or very, very small leverage. Now, but to tell you that every genuine company that is really, really trading and doing normal job, they don't expose fund unnecessarily into the market. That means if I'm going to give my money into the hands of a platform using a boat that is automated, I discover one thing, it's always very long term. So they will look at how to turn over something like maybe in a year or 2 years, they will tell you how to turn over your income in maybe in 1 year to be able to make 100% or 200%, stuff like that. Now, but not those companies that say bring your money, we will give you, there are funny schemes like that. Now, I'm talking of platform just like now. This is my BitMEX, right? And I have an automated bot connected to it, which I've been experimenting this for maybe, yeah, I didn't put any reasonable money there. I think it was just a low amount of money I put in there. I was experimenting it to see. I discovered that their trading is slower than the way me I would trade, okay? So if I decide to sit down and trade. So I discovered that, so they have been trading and then doing effectively well in their own accord, right? Completing some trade, right? I think what I just keep there is a little fund of $1,500 or thereabout. I don't know, stuff like that. So I saw that, okay, the guy, the boat is actually opening and closing some deals in his little fractional movement. So it what to tell you that every genuine company will not, it makes are just doing funny things. I forgot. Now, oh, okay. So Big Macs say you can still keep my USDT, and okay, mine has expired already. I finished this, and then giving me some. This is API, all right, for a year. Then we can be doing the badges, just like companies today have discovered that we're having more mature people coming into crypto than gamblers. Now, more mature people are coming to crypto than gamblers that understand that investment, the greatest international standard of ROI on investment per annum is 8%. Is 8%. Now, to tell you that investment was categorized to be for people who are well-to-do. That's the truth. And people have a lot of money and reserve money and all of that. And that's why Michael Saylor could go just buy Bitcoin and keep. And he's going to leave it for as long as possible. He even said, maybe not for himself, maybe for his children. So that's what, what was meant for. So no matter what the fluctuation in the price of Bitcoin is doing, was not his business. Having bought Bitcoin $9,800. And so no matter what Bitcoin was doing that time, it was not his business. And so, but of course, you have a lot of cash flow and stuff like that. And so have this backup. Now, let that be your mindset. You're coming into cryptocurrency that, yes, I know you have need for money, for children's school fees, for your house rent, and all of those things. And that's why when you are coming in, you have to learn the basics and create partition for yourself. So I'm just navigating some of those places now to show you that when you are in crypto, you must learn the fact that the genuine guys maybe setting up boats, because these boats I use here, but it's automated and hands-free, right? And I'm just experimenting it. But I discover the most effective boat I've been using, because so that you'll be there by yourself to handle it, is 3-commas. So you want to do scalping and all of that, you use 3-commas. And now many people do so many other boats because of maybe probably networking. But if I network you on a thing, I want to see the effectiveness on what I'm networking you into, so that it should not be that the referral bonus I'm going to make on platform is what make me recommend anything to you. Just like 3-commas, everybody came down when 3-commas like slammed their referral bonus at the point, because that was not the target for most of us who are using 3-commas. And then, but what they did was this: literally said, everybody will pay to you from any member you referred or they referred. The money is paid actually, but it's not going to be released to you. Rather, we'll divide it by the portion of the length of the year. If it's 1 year, for instance, let me just show you, so that you know how to not to go about looking for hit and run system. Now, let's say $60, let me say, and 15% multiplied by 0.15, sorry, that is $84. Actually, that's what is paid to you, for instance, on maybe you refer a friend who decides to use the boat. Now, this is $84. Now, this $84 is not going to be given to you, that is withdrawable. So now $84 divided by 12 months, $7. Is that right? Yeah. So that means every time that fellow, his subscription clock 1 month, $7 is released to you, which like available here for you to be able to withdraw. So that means if you have 100 friends who you've made $84, right, multiplied by 100, right? Then that's 8,400, right? Now, remember, it's not going to be the same time. So, but give and take, Okay, now divide by 12. Okay, that is $700. Now, because it's not going to be, it will be alternating, so it may just be at a particular amount, $200 is what is released, just like what we're seeing here now, $198 is what is available for withdrawal. So that means, what should I do with this money? Too many things to do with this money. This is $198, and withdrawal can always be made once in a month. So if I make withdrawal from now till 25th or 27th of this month, then by next month from 1st to, is it 7th? I just know within this period, the money will be released. Now, this $198 can be used to purchase any of those coins, for instance, I just mentioned, if there's still chances for me on those coins. Now, look at it logically. If I use this money to buy those coins, I can just leave them there, okay, for as long as possible. However, understand the coin I'm buying into, that these are project coins and going to make the next big phase in the crypto space, and then I keep them like that. So I've been able to create a cash flow, probably from 3Commas, probably from like, Zinc, for instance, like I'm in Zinc, and those of you who are in Zinc, and then what to do is that you just use your money to buy, I'm not saying it's wrong to buy a car, but just build your wealth and create a big portfolio that even if you buy a car, you will not feel it. Because if a man buy 10 million cars and his account is not reading 40 million, I think that man is not serious. Now, some just gather out the money they've made, 20 million naira, and they buy a car, and that's all. And then I don't think it makes sense. For what qualifies to buy 10 million naira car, you should have 100 million naira in your account or in your portfolio, as it were. So now that's the aspect of the cash flow, especially those of you who are coming in new. Don't be carried away by the flamboyant lives of people are living. Yeah, the money can be made, you can make a lot of money, but think on how to expand your wealth, all right? I'm not saying you should live in dirty or killing yourself after all. Where are we going with the money? If you don't create impact to what you are making, it doesn't really make sense. The life where is just a very zero life. And so, but the most important thing is that don't do up and down system of, like I told friends one time, I said, what I've checked in an average Nigerian network marketers who are doing, active referral activities and persuasions and all of that. You see them last year, they are millionaire, and then this year they are in poverty again. And then they keep looking for another, say, which one is paying better now? They say this one, oh, we just joined the best company now. They always have the best company every time. And so, and then you'll not ask what happened to the best company last year, last 2 years. So what to do is that in everything you are doing in your crypto space is that you use opportunity, you don't depend on it. I'm not a crypto fanatics. I'm a crypto politician. I don't depend on a coin. I depend on what the coin can give to me. So what if the coin is playing a very nice game, we game. If the coin is not playing a nice game, we're not game. And that's the truth. And so you don't get, oh my God, I love Bitcoin. And then for instance, I don't think I need to be using my money to buy Bitcoin outside the purpose of a transaction. But if it's for investment, outside maybe Bitcoin I have, or maybe I made it from some of my platforms, then I can just keep it, just like the Bitcoin that they kept in the BitMEX now. Now the trading is actually accumulating Bitcoin, not USDT. That's why you see I just put it there. So all the trade that actually happening that you are seeing is accumulation of Bitcoin. So I'm not even looking at whatever is happening. Bitcoin is going to come down, it doesn't matter. So if you look at it, profit made, for instance, completed, that's how many Satoshi is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 296 Satoshi, 286 Satoshi, 700 Satoshi, right? Okay, 700 Satoshi, 229 Satoshi, 391 Satoshi. Come on, 23 Satoshi, 520. So this just remind me of my active mining of Bitcoin, years back, 2015, 2016, 2017, and all of that. So now give and take is accumulation of Bitcoin that I'm doing here. So I'm not in a haze, it can continue to be there as long as possible. Now, these are strategic way of helping yourself without giving yourself unnecessary hypertension. All right. So now I say use 3 commas. So if you're in our community and you don't have 3 commas, I don't think it's good enough. And if you have 3 commas and you are not utilizing it, I don't think it's good enough. Right. And then if you're using 3 commas, what stop you recommending it to your friends, your community, to your colleagues? And now when you recommend it for them, of course, they give you income. I don't know how many percentage. I just hope. Oh, that's whooping 25%, man. That's crazy. That is if a person do a subscription, but yeah, subscription of 49.5. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, 49.5 multiplied by 12. $594. Okay. So remember, please, if you are coming into 3 commas and you do not use someone's link, you are not going to get the 10% off like this. You may pay more than this. So it's a win-win stuff. Okay. So right now, so imagine multiply by 0.25. So that's 148. Now, but this 148 is not going to be given to you. So it's going to be divided into 12 portion of these. Sorry about that. 594 multiplied by 0.25. Yeah, this so divide by 1, 2. So that's about $12. So every month of the time completion of that your client, you have $12.375. So if it's 3 people you have that way, so multiply by 3 of them, that means $37. Yeah, which is not up to $50 minimum withdrawal. So it may take you another 2-3 months. So multiply by, let's say, 3 months, right? That's $111. So that could be withdrawn more. Mind you, this should not be withdrawn to go and buy diapers for your children. Yeah, set aside what you want to be using for your running costs. That's why we don't maximize things. So just say, oh, this $111, which low gem coins am I going to buy? Right? Those of us who are subscribers in our platforms, even those of you who are not subscribers, we've just mentioned about 5 different coins now, which we've been trading before, and so people have been trading it too. And then you have opportunity or chance to buy it, and then you buy into it. If you move up, you sell it, you make more money, you return the money back again, turn it over. It may take some time, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months or 6 months. But the most important thing is that you buy a coin, it for profit. And so you don't start complaining when the price of the coin go down. Just continue doing what you're doing. So imagine that. So now, 3 commas, you're gonna have this. So it means in 3 commas, you have 3 layers, all right? The people directly you invited, you have 25%. Then the people they invited, 15%, and the 3rd generation, 10%. So I think it's good enough. And you effectively use the boat to trade, right? To get your coin, and then you can trade future trading, you can trade all, and then I think it's making a lot of sense. So effectively use your 3 commas boat to trade. Okay. So then the second coin, sorry. So I talked about BMON. All right, Binamo. Okay, now this coin too had really come down to a point. Okay, I think it's trying to take a recovery, but I'm not sure the recovery actually happened to an extent. All right, you can see around is about 39 cents. There you are now. It's about 13 cents thereabout. All right, go here. Sorry, I'm not doing technical analysis for anything. I'm just telling you. So what I'm telling you is not a financial advice. You can see very nice drop for this coin, and now it's consolidating, all right? And then it's consolidating and probably trying to gather momentum. So taking a recovery up over time. And then you may buy now, you can see yada, up to 9 cents again. Yeah, you have more money, you can add to it. Now, but these are coins actually, they have a lot of activities on them. You can read more on them, right? On the NFTs. Sorry about that. Okay, so on your own, you can read up more information about it. So I think those of us who with me, private mentorship, I've told us, somebody was asking a question there. So I told us we're going to be doing a lot of work. Yeah, and then because we have a lot to achieve by the grace of God for ourselves. All right, what's going on? Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, this boss is calling those of you traveling to the east for Christmas. Okay. Yeah, so Binamon is having a lot of NFTs and so many other fantastic things. So, okay. So I'm not going to those details, but you, over time, you independently, you can go through them, and then if you have some money, why not? So it's not a financial advice anyway. I will talk about mana. So CGG, sorry, that is Game Guardian. Yeah, these guys too have done a lot of move down. Where are you? You can see very nice crash on this, right? Very nice crash. More than this, similar to this, even worse than this. Okay, so we're able to get about 10, so that's you having a target of about $2. If you break over, then go to $2.6 there. So, but of course, the resistance at 1.4, thereabout because of the previous dawn. Then, okay, talk about YGG. You know, these are NFTs and metaverse project. Okay, okay here. Very nice crash. They have been struggling, pump back, and then dump again. And so, okay. And of course, ENJ, those of us who be with me with, these are very fun, fantastic, familiar coin. Now, this guy may experience what Solana did sometime eventually. It has really been having a lot of fantastic project around it, but you know, it has a wallet, it has a lot of things, and then, but it has not really gotten the breaking record it want to do. And then so, but if you come down more, you can buy more. Why not? Even if you come to $1.5, you can still buy more. Even at $1.2, you can still buy more. Well, that's not a financial advice, just my opinion, okay? And that's what me I've done already. So I bought some, and then just to add to your portfolio, and there's more than that. I think I've listed about 25 different coins. Yeah, these are not too much low gems, but these are coins that are very good and have a lot of ecosystem to be developed around it. And then you can buy into some of those opportunities. Now, those of you who don't have this, of course, those of us, if you have been in Plan B generally for more than a year or 2 years, and you do not have Midas, I think it's a disappointment. Because, but the unfortunate thing is this, most people, when they came into Midas that time, what they only did was the burnout, and then they were getting the percentage from the new people they invited, and no much persons were taking advantage of all this. Look at it. Midas keep on bringing new things, bringing new things, bringing new things day by day. And then so many things they've been bringing, so many things they've been bringing. So if you are new, maybe whoever that must have invited, you can ask him, how do I get my Midas account? I think I promised some people last week and that I was going to send some link of like platform like Celsius. Okay, I did. Celsius, crypto.com and all of that. Download them. Then there's some new platform we're sending, like I don't really have time. And then I just want people just get engaged seriously to be chatting on what is it, that thing called Panda something, Punk Panda that we send to our group that people should be using it for messaging. The more you're using it for messaging, the more they are giving you some of their coins, which has not been listed though. And then, so just like a kind of beta version. So you have a choice of not buying. So just download the app, and I think we'll send a link that time, and then be chatting, using it to chat, and then they reward you with some of their coin. Then you can buy into the pre-sale. But I was told once the launch is done, the pre-sale is over, and then the other volume you are getting, of course, probably you will not get it again. Okay, sorry, I'm almost done. So that you have a question, you can always ask. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. I want to check the Panda something. I think people are chatting too much on this Panda. I think I'm the most inactive person on it. The most inactive person. I'll come sometime, we'll see messages people have sent for more than 1 week. Saw some missed calls, some missed video calls, and all of that. Apology if you have been chatting me, I'm not responding. Too many things in my head. I want to make money. We're all going to make money, but we must be disciplined so that to make it good. Because I've seen a lot of people who have made some money, and today they are just running hectare and scatter. It doesn't really make sense. We have too many fraudulent people, yahoos in the crypto space. Like I told us, be careful. And so many tokens are created without use case. I told you, it doesn't take you more than 5 minutes. In fact, 3 minutes, you can create a coin. That means in 1 hour, you can create up to 10 to how many coins? Or to 20 coins within 1 hour. And then people say, hey, this coin, they hype it and all of that. Okay, I think that's basically what I have for us tonight. And so your 3 commas, get it done. Your Midas, all right, get it done. Now, those of you who have got maximize Zinc too, why not? You can still buy into it. You can see I have some coins, left and right. So we bought to the rumor, and then the cash flow, there is no how, no matter how it is. And January, people are going to say it's very bad. Even if it's 1,000 euro, I should have. I don't know. Why? Because of I'm already in the system, and then so you can see money does not stay here because it's going to be a waste staying here. You can see I've always removed them every time. No matter, even as low as, let me check, you will laugh right now. As low as 100 and something euro is removed. Yeah. As low as that. Yeah. Here to, so 16th, you can see as low as 0.88 Litecoin was removed. On the 14th, as low as 1 point this Litecoin was removed. On the 12th, as low as 2 point this Litecoin. On the 9th, 2 point this. On the 7th, for 3 Litecoin. So all these are removed and buy into project, coins. So that's that's what will cash flow. So, and then you are not meant to be under compulsion doing it. You do it with understanding, and then you'll be able to have rest of mind. You don't need to give yourself unnecessary stress or headache as much as possible. Now, you're welcome. So for those of you who are new and then don't know much about cryptocurrency, now, of course, you want to learn more and to get it done better, I will advise you that you get hold on information from us in Plan B and how to get enrolled, or you can look for any platform that you know they are serious and then training people on. I'm not talking of telling you bring your money, we'll trade for you and give you percentage. We don't do that in Plan B. We want people to do it by themselves. So you can chat up with us and then ask, how do you enroll on? So we have, let me just give a list right now. Let's go here. All right. So in Plan B, we have these. We have the Crypto Academy. So which we have basic. I think it's $150 or something. So we have intermediate. I think it's $300 or so. We have the advanced. It's 500. Then we have the masters. It's 1,000. Then the bill with me, it's yearly, right? $1,500. Of course, what we have old-time members who some are paying $500 yearly, and we have pioneers members who are paying only $150. Now that's buying into opportunity when the times are there, time and season. Then we have low gems. Those who just come and say only low gems, they don't want to go to Be With Me, because if you're on Be With Me, you still have access to the low gems and all of that. So that's about $750 yearly, right? Then bots, AI trading, right? Training, that's $750. That's one-off, okay? Yeah, then we have stock. So it's yearly, $750, right? Then we have private mentorship. So private mentorship, sorry, $5,000. So this is one-off. Okay. Yeah, so that's so, of course, and then we'll have this interaction, this free interaction. So I always tell people, you don't, hey, oh my God, where am I going to have money to enroll in basic and all of this? You don't need to do that. Start from the free. But the only thing is that free things are more expensive because people don't take it seriously. And so, but you start here, you know what you are doing. You build yourself, and then you can now advance yourself. Don't always have this headache of, oh, if I had had money, I would have gone for Be With Me, I'll go for private mentorship. Start from the free and utilize it. Let's see. Now, when you utilize it, you begin to now build the capacity, because I always tell people, build capacity, develop yourself, give personal development is very, very important. So people don't pay attention to that, and that can be very funny. So always do that, free, getting access to some informations. And now we'll, just like we send some airdrop and all those platforms to people. And then, so I told you, okay, if you don't have different wallets you're using for different activities, that may be quite risky for you. And so it's so important. So you don't know if you have a lot of money, I will start here. In fact, I will tell you, if you are coming into cryptocurrency for the first time, you are very new, and the whole money you have is $500. Can I tell you, you do not need to go and enroll in Basic or Crypto Academy, just come to the free group. Now be utilizing your $500. Now, or if you know that, okay, yeah, it's important, you can say, okay, I have $500. Let me take $150 and enroll and manage it together with the free class. So the $350 remaining, I will now be checking how to now alternate it. Then when you are coming up, it's of no use you have $500 and you spend it to start learning and you don't have what to implement your learning. No, we are not looking at how to reap money from people. We're looking at how to make people millionaires, people to make money. And so it's of, it's of no benefit to Plan B when you have $1,000 and you enroll in masterclass. What are you mastering when you do not have money to implement what you are learning? It's a practical learning. And so, but over time, as you are growing and then you're expanding your base of knowledge, right? So thank you very much, everyone. And you have a question? So let me check. Somebody say, so how do you stake BP20 Velos token? It's a bit confusing. Please, what is validator? Why is it confusing, especially Velox? These Velox, we've talked about these Velox for a very long time. How did I stake my own? Do I still have time for that right now? Or that was a very long time token. Oh, you have to have the Velas, there's a wallet for Velas. You have to download Velas like a Dex wallet. Oh, I don't think I can take to that now. I've done a video on that before now. Maybe if I can lay my hands on it. This person asking about this. If I lay my hands on it, lucky you. Right? Yeah. If I lay my hands on it, lucky you. Right? This person say, what's validator? Validator are people who contribute to the strength and maintenance of the node system or network of a given coin. All right, example, let me go use a very fast example for you. Now, validators are not cheap investors, okay? Let me use HNT, my honorable friend, right? So validators are not cheap, all right? They are, you must have enough money. Look at the condition. And not just having the money, you must have the infrastructure. Some are not cloud. Some have to be physical. Look at the stake here. Helium have both stake, right? And look at it. To run a validator requires a stake deposit of 10,000 HNT and running validator node software in a suitable environment. In return for staking, users contribute to network scalability and NHNT. So you are contributing. So validator nodes are a new entity on the Helium blockchain that perform consensus group work, including verifying transactions and adding new blocks to the blockchain. So you are contributing, you are part of those, like your system, your program is designed to contribute to the strength of confirmations and, bringing in, just like say, maintaining a new block of the coin into their network or their blockchain. So, but for you to do that, you have to have the coin. How many? 10,000 pieces. How much per coin now? $32. $32 multiplied by 10,000 and $320,000. But guess what? Of course, I wouldn't tell this story again enough, right? So that's validators. And then you're doing that, over and over. So there's so many projects, of course, you're doing that. Now, some of that staking you do, just ordinary staking without being validator, is that just take your coin, just like what I showed to us here. All of this, you can stake all of this coin here. So what you're staking, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and all of that. So you are just holding it just like a fixed deposit account. And then you are getting paid fractions as transactions are taking place. You're getting paid fraction. What advantage of all of those things? What you are being paid is not USDT, it's not dollar, it's not fiat money, but in that currency that you stake a coin, all right? And that's why there's some other things we do, like look at it here. Yada, 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 look at it here. So look at, for instance, I showed us other part. Now, my coin is staked here, other part is staked here, and it's been staked for me to be rewarded in Cardano coin. So because other part is a launch pad of Cardano smart contract. And so I stake my other part and then getting paid in Cardano reward of transaction. So with that, every staker or validators are patient people. And remember, I told us sometime that cryptocurrency is a market where the active make money for the patient. So somebody who is patient with understanding though, because if what you don't understand, you can't be patient about it. Abraham staggered not, right, at the promises of God, okay? But he was still giving glory. Why? Because of his faith in the person who had given him the promise. So if you lack understanding, now, why will I not stagger at the movement of Bitcoin price? Because I understand the phenomena of Bitcoin. And the same thing, when you have understanding of a phenomena of something, you will stagger. People who will stagger are still maybe around that, gallivanting around something. So that's why I do a lot of staking. You know, if I tell you staking, I do. Some I even forget it, right? I forget some I will not even know. So what I do more, I do my staking. Now, okay, you can see now that I am minting Zinc and I bought more volume of Zinc coin and keep somewhere and I'm minting it. And then I'm doing, networking on it and making some cash flow to buy more coins. And then I'm doing low gem buying to project. And some buying up to project are risky too. How many of us in Plan B that participated on the Eternity Cloud were paid for, and some pay $1,000, some use $2,000, some use $5,000. Have we been given the coin? No. When are we going to be given? Next year. Next year is just by the corner. And who knows when we are being given? Who knows how it's going to happen? Nobody knows. So those are the risks we are taking. But it pays more than me giving my money to one funny group of people that are promising me 100% in a year, 200% in a year, 300% in a year, or whatever, or promising me 40% every month. If it's 40% every month I'm looking for, then I would rather be sleeping in my house. Okay? So we buy into things by ourselves. Yeah, some of them may rock pool. Especially a project that Binance Smart Chain can rock pool. So, but you need to know that out of 20, if 2 works, they're like people who bought into different projects and they were losing and losing and losing. Only Shiba shift all the pains away from them. And that's exactly how it works, okay? All right, somebody saying, please kindly forward me link for extra for Midas platform. Thanks. Okay, oh, Pastor, we'll chat later, okay? What is Chishu name? Memecoin been trying to register that's not working. Okay, that Chishu Exchange. Chishu Exchange. I think, yeah, I sent a link to our group that just register and wait. They said they were going to start there's so many talk about them, but I just sent it to us to take position. Too many talks about it. They talk too much, right? So, but I don't like taking chances. Do I still remember the name? Okay. Okay, I'll check it. Time is fast spent. Okay, I'll check it. I think they're talking too much, right? But it's good to be there. But why are you finding it difficult to? Maybe I can forward you the link, Mato. So I'll forward you the link so that you can go there and get the necessary thing. So, but the give and take, I've told us, please, tomorrow, those in view with me, 8:30 p.m. It's not going to be 9 p.m. so that we can do a lot of things. We have Fire Brigade to meet up. We have a target to meet up with, and we have to make the money by fire, by force, without stealing, without hunting anyone, without bringing anyone down. It's a very vast environment. So there's much money on the table. We have to grab it as fast as possible. And so private mentorship, on Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. and we could do that. How can I withdraw? How can withdrawal be made on client's part? The incentive. No, automatically it's in your wallet. You don't know it's there. If you go to your, but you know the incentive, right? The incentive is in your USDT of your oh my God, what is it called? Of your Binance. Okay. Can you see it? It's there, yeah. So you can even use it to buy. Okay. You can even use it to buy things as you want. You can use it to buy maybe BNB or buy any coin. So if you go to PancakeSwap, just connect and just search for USDT, which is to BNB protocol. And then there you go, you see the money. And so it's just like, is the money here, right? Okay, so there's many ways of cleaning rats. Oh my goodness. Crypto is sweet, man, and that's the truth. Anyone who tells you crypto is not sweet is a gambler. Crypto is sweet, and yeah, fine, there are ups and downs in it. It's not going to be rosy, and so somebody say so. All right, makes sense. Yeah, somebody say, okay, please. Is token Facebook metaverse? Facebook Meta, the legit coin for Facebook Meta. Anything about Facebook coin and all of that, be very careful. People are just taking undue advantage. There's no general declarations of Facebook talking about the coin. Yeah, metaverse is a protocol, it's a technology and all of that. So if anyone is coming to you, just like, be very careful with people who are coming, just like person come to you and say, I'm mining BNB, mining Tron, very funny stuff. And then how can you be mining BNB, stuff like that? So people are taking undue advantage over people. There are so many funny things out there, all in the name of metaverse. So we have to be very careful. Yes, we know that that's the next big thing, but let's be very careful about it. Right? So funny scheme are everywhere. Okay, I think at this point in time, thank you very much, everyone. We've come to the end of this interaction. I hope I did the recording so that probably if I can find time to bring it up, I can send it on our forum. So always share your crypto experience with your friends around, help a lot of people out there to gain the right access and right information, to this crypto. Crypto is big, but the most important aspect of crypto is that let people be personally involved. It's not difficult to get involved if you have the mindset to get involved. So help people around. This season is more to give. So give to people access, right information, and so that they can maximize and get the best. Imagine through you, people getting liberated and making a lot of money, helping their family, and then, shunning social vices. And that's going to be a good testimony added to your own, your past mark, and that's good. All right, guys, thank you very much. Do have a nice time. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your week ahead of time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Good night, sir.
Thank
you.
We appreciate. We appreciate.
Very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okusa.
Open. Papa
Oh,
Key.
the boss.
Papa Key.
The boss of the bosses.
Papa Key. Papa Key.
The boss, are you coming to Enugu?
I I talk to that one Enugu voice.
The boss. Now be see you.
You won't kick out for me.
Yes, sir. I can kill persons. What is cow?
I talk out.
We dey talk this thing. You are talking money. You are talking.